Hello everybody. So I'm gonna do a life tip video, first one on webcam. I hope I can edit it. If I can't, oh well. So first of all, I used to hate to read. Like, reading was brutal. It was the worst thing ever. I never used to read. I always used to skip in high school, but now that I'm graduated in university, well, reading's a big key now. And this summer for university students, since April, I've read 2 books. 2. It's a lot of books for me because I never read books. So the first book I read, my friend told me about it. Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. It's probably coming up backwards, but Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. I always used to think it was Outwriting the Devil, but no, it's not. So my mistake there. The second book I read, this one in high school because I had to. Turned out to be a good read. My friend who said to read Outwitting the Devil actually read this book as well. So I got this book too, The Alchemist. Great book. Great story. The first stuff I got was, I read the whole entire book from first page to the very end. I even read the what is it called? Epilogue for a different book, but I just want to make sure I read the whole entire book. Worth the read, okay? Worth the read. This book is another good book. I'm still reading it. Very long. I'll show you the page I'm on. I'll tell you the title. Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. Alright? Great book too. Lots of words on the page, so it takes a while to read a page. Usually it takes me a minute. I'm not sure if that's good or slow, but taking my time, make sure I get everything. So these are what the pages kind of look like. They're kind of really full. I'm still working on this book. I haven't read in a while, which is my fault, so I kind of been slacking on that. But so the other books that I got that I hope are good reads, The Giver. The movie was great, so hopefully the book is good too. Another book my friend suggested is Pitch Anything, I might say their name wrong, by Oren Kalf. Oh, I forgot to say this author too. This author is Lewis Lowry, so if you're a Kyle Lowry fan, go Raptors, and there you go. And in this book I'm reading as well as for a second time. My friend actually wrote this book, and there's a lot of pages, but it's a good book, so shout out to my friend. Good job in the book. It was excellent. So here, I'll show you a closer look to shout out my friend. So the words are coming out backward, but it's Ian Warner, my big guy. Great story in this book. So tips. Why this is a life tip is it opens your imagination for reading. I used to hate reading, and I limited myself to everything. Like, I would do research on topics for training and stuff like that, but never read a book. Like, I hated it, but now it's good for the mind. It calms you down, makes you think, creates your imagination, or expands it, I should say. That's what it does. It expands your imagination and gives you ideas and makes you think more. So that's one of the reasons why reading is a life tip, because you're using your mind. Like, eventually, if you're being active, you're gonna break down something, so why not have a backup plan? Strong mind too. You can't just have a strong body, you have to have a strong mind too. It goes hand in hand, okay? One can't outbear the other, or who knows what can happen. It'll be chaos. So reading is a great thing to do. I'm a crappy reader, so I mean, when I'm reading these books and I see like big words that I've never seen before, I'm like, great, so I gotta try to pronounce it and try my best. Or like smaller words that I've had trouble reading before, but because I'm reading so much, it just comes to me like that, so it's kind of easier. So it's a learning tool too. Like, reading teaches you how to read better. So that's why I would say reading is a good life tool. And these books that I mentioned, I'll mention them again. I'll mention them from start to finish. Outwitting the Devil, Napoleon Hill, The Alchemist. Oh, I forgot his name. Say this author. Paulo Coelho. Sorry if I misspelled or mispronounced his name. Great book. And Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Also a good book so far. Lots of interesting topics on it. I'm not going to spoil anything because that's for you to read. I'm not going to spoil anything. Next book, Giver. The movie was great, so the book is going to be hopefully as good, by Lois Lowry. Pitch Anything by Oren Kaloff. Hope I'm saying that right. And Endure: An Athlete's Guide to Faith, Hope, and Success by Anwar. These are some great books to read. Reading is good for the soul, good for the mind, keeps your mind active, busy, and it helps you get wiser too, because you learn more. So if you don't know and you don't read, then like I've learned a lot from these books that I've read that I never knew without reading. Like, so it's crazy what can happen when you read. So go pick up a book and read. All right, peace.